Hello, my brothers and sisters. It's November 2nd, 2025. God bless you all. The Lord is always with us. Amen. He cannot be anywhere else. We are inside of him. Woo! We are living inside of him. So we are living too. Okay? And I think the clocks went back an hour. I thought the sun was just coming up earlier. Hello, Jazz, Kay. Nice to see you here. Hello, Lucas. Hey, boss. Hello, Benjamin. Yeah. And again, we are living in God's living presence. That's why we can feel him. Dog walkers unite. And that's why we're also connected to everything. So, while you can think of things, since we're living in the body of God, it is itself living. And we even know we are living. So when we tap into the feel of this, when we start feeling, we can feel everything. You give me hope that there are good people left. Well, that's very nice of you, Jazz. You're gonna steal my heart before we even start today. Yeah. I mean, we are all like this underneath our imagination. We're all under this, the personality. It's just something we've created. It's not good or bad. But people have gotten so obsessed with their personality, they soon begin to think it's them. Hello, Benjamin. Thank you for subscribing. Yeah, Jazz. I don't want anything from anybody. So all my intentions are pure. The thing is when you have pure intentions, there's nothing else to get. Okay? That's why it's so hard for people to get pure intentions. Okay? Because when you have pure intentions, there's there's no drama. That was good. You know, there's nothing bad. There's really nothing to make fun of. Yeah. But pure intentions simply means there's nothing to hide. It's straightforward what most people think. It means you're confident. You don't have to lie. You're going straight towards the truth. That's why it's so real. It's pure intention. Other people, most people, gonna beat around the bush. They're not gonna give you the truth. How's it going? Have fun doing laundry. It's always fun. I'm pretty good, Benjamin. I'm getting better every day. Thank you for asking. Where are you from? Hello, Holy Spirit. God bless you. The beautiful people of the world. God indeed loves you. And usually we have impatience. That's when we don't get things. Nothing seems our way. As soon as you start having patience, your life becomes better. In fact, if you have the most patience, then you'll never have a problem ever again. The only reason people have a problem because they're impatient. And the only thing that's really coming to you is death itself. Hello, Lyra. Thank you, Miles Ray. That's beautiful. God press randomize. Hello, Saymar. Still no shave. I LOL. I just don't even think about it. Someone buy this man a beer. Maybe I'll taste it. I would prefer a raw beer, but I'd probably give it to somebody. Thank you, Kimberly says. How do I grow a mustache? You just simply don't care. And you continue not caring. Not caring what you think. Not caring what other people think. And soon, you just won't think about it at all. Wario, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. Creative thinking. A man who lacks purpose will distract himself with pleasure. Yeah, they think the pleasure is the real deal. But you'll have to keep pleasuring yourself, you'll see. Because these are all short highs. The best the best high in the meaning of life is actually to find God. Even though a lot of people are not going for this, it seems against society. Okay. But people just don't know this. They don't feel this. Yeah. Because to feel God, your living life, to step into the liveliness, and to actually feel it is the best thing ever. In fact, it is the goal of life. And there's really nothing outside of this. Although you can think and try to create something outside of this, it's still happening because this is all living life. And we're living too. Thus, the only thing to really do is to actually feel your life. If I become homeless, can I wear a beard like that? You don't even have to be homeless, SB. Bible. Hello, Athens. You just reminded me of something. It's just a bad word, demister. Good morning, Agani, Christopher, Miri, Bike Yogi, the Mike Live Show. Oh, my French Canadian, yeah. I think I love you. It's okay to not care as long as you're centered. Yeah. And I'm only homeless, Chevy. If you want me to be. You're not good at English. Jim Appel Fizz. I took French for 3 years, but I don't remember it. No, your English is fine. And true happiness is with God. Today's topic, we're going to get right into it, is believing in God. Believing in Jesus. Okay? Because not only are you believing in it, you're also creating your reality. Wow, okay. They've been waiting for me to say this. You're actually creating positivity. Okay? That's what they represent. They represent life. Okay? It's not simply just believing something. It's actually creating positivity for the moment and for the future. So, not only are you believing it, you're also taking action, which is going to be positive action. Okay? You're going to be believing in everything you do. More so, you're going to be feeling it. How do you know if you're on the right path? Well, because it feels good. How do you know you're doing the right thing? Because it feels good. How do you know you're saying the right words? Because it feels good. Everything that is God feels good. Same with Jesus. Okay? And how do we know if something is bad? How do we know we're not doing the right thing? It's very easy. It will feel bad. Okay? You'll feel tension. You'll feel stress. Okay? Something just won't feel right. Okay? So, not beyond we are believing, which is creating the reality. Also, we're taking action. So, to, you know, enforce the beliefs and to act upon them. You also have the third option of completely stop thinking, and then you actually just feel God himself. We are already living in him, and there is nothing outside of this. So he can be felt, and we can see all his many forms and arts, though we can't see the omnipresence, but we can feel it. Okay. So believing, yes, believing is one thing, which is great. We reinforce it with positivity. We take it everywhere with our mind. But then we take action. Action needs to be taken. Okay? Ignore the trolls. Yeah. Because there's the quick satisfaction is simply just that. There's nothing to get. There's really nowhere to be. Because this is all, everything is encumbered with God's life. Okay? So, the sacrifice of Jesus, that is why we get to live this life and feel it for ourselves. What's up, Rex City? Yeah, because we are already the embodiment. There's nowhere to go. There's no rush. The rush is, oh, I have to be somewhere. You're going to be right here. There's nothing you can be. Okay? You are already it. You search for something, but when you end the search, that's when you find it. Okay? You are already the most amazing thing. Nothing is outside of you or existence. You are existence. Therefore, you are the best feeling in the world. You see it all. That's why you're seeing. Okay? And there's nothing else to see. Hello, Natalie Rose. Good morning. Volcano 3 days. Is that supposed to be like a volcano erupting? Surlock highlights. Northeast metal finding. Sounds like metal detecting. Right here and now. I'm not a bro. That's funny. Hello, Mira. Hello, Vernon. Did you what? All is one. All is one all at once. That's true. Here to feel it, Samuel 11. Thank you. I'm just the conductor. Certain temples, stones, even things you praise, and you could even say the Bible itself. These are conductors to bring you closer to God, to the feel of life. Okay. And the resonance of a human being, once they tap into the feel of life, you can simply pick it up from them easier. You don't need a religion, Jonathan. God is within. Hell is at our feet. You are so beautiful, young man. Hey, Jesus is with you. Thank you. Watching your videos always puts me in a better mood. Well, reading all your comments, Strawberry Mira, always does the same. Thank you. Have you ever seen Bigfoot or Dogman? No. No. But I've seen people talk about Bigfoot, and I've seen people that actually seen them, and I do believe them. And I do believe Bigfoot is real. Or the Dogman. There's probably there's probably not a lot of them, though. Yeah. Your parents are embarrassed for having you? It's not. I'm confused. How much do we have to wait? You simply. You're going to wait your whole life. Yeah. Because there's nothing to search for, and there's nothing to get. The wait is simply you waking up, and simply your allowance. As soon as you free your thoughts, God comes in. Okay? Or you choose love, logic, through your mind, for all my foreigns. And then when you choose love, and you fully imbibe in it, okay? It's your full intention, all day, every day, then you'll have to feel God. Simply there's nowhere to get, because this is all there is. You're always going to feel this life. Or you're simply going to conceptualize about all of this. Oh, yeah. Hello, Robert King. You are. You, I am I. I actually like that. Difference between divine and good. I'm homeless. Thank you. Can I do your nails? They're so nice, Alicia. Alicia was my first girlfriend and name. I paint them. No thanks. But I appreciate the offer. Thanks for saying that. How do I'm taking a poop? Well, believe it or not, one of the biggest exciting things in life, maybe not when you're a teenager or a kid, You just don't realize it, Chico. But taking a poop is a release. It's one of the best feelings in the world. Yeah. You're removing garbage, sometimes toxins, and you're going to feel lighter. It needs to happen. It's one of the pleasures, one of the exciting things of being an adult. And I'm serious, it really is. It's really fun. Work sucks, Dustin. Well, get work that you like. The work that sucks is because it's telling you, hey, you don't like this. There's something better for you. Now you realize this. Now you can make the change. If you want to. It's all up to you. God always has something better if we don't like what we have. Yeah. I'm going to scroll down in 1 second. You know when it's bad and when it's good in your heart. Exactly. God installs himself inside of us, for he is living, and he would not tell us what's right and good. Yeah. Most people just ignore it. Okay. If you ignore it, that's when you face the consequence. Is the consequence bad? Is the consequence negative? Well, what's going to happen is you're going to feel bad. This is what they would call a sin. All a sin is you feeling and being aware of the bad feeling, of the negativity, of what you don't like. Okay? It's simply the body's reaction and what your soul is reacting to. And if you ignore how the body is through the brain, so it doesn't matter. It could be around certain people, could be a job. The reason you don't feel good is because this isn't for you. When you do it for the Lord, it's going to feel good. Okay? When you're at the place you really should be at, it's going to feel right. Okay? When you're with the people or the woman that you love, you're not going to be arguing. If you're fighting, she's not the one. He's not the one. You're feeling it. You already feel something weird. That's the start before it gets negative. But you want to, oh no, this girl, no, you want to ignore how you feel. That is the greatest sin. That is sin itself. That is karma. That's, what do they call it? Karma Sutra? Because you get the feedback before it even gives you the feedback. It's the feel of life. Life can't lie to you. Okay? It can't. The only thing that can lie to you is your own goddamn mind. Okay? That's what lies. That's where the devil comes from. This is in Pennsylvania, Bradley. Because poor people actually have to go through something. I don't know why you're saying I'm poor, forgotten for real. Thank you, so. But rich people, because they could be faking their happiness. They could have all the money in the world, but they don't feel alive. They don't know God. Having a lot of money in the world, God is testing you. It's actually a curse. Yeah, what do you know about a curse? God's setting you up. Even with good things. Just because you believe in God and get this, are you going to fall for temptations? Doesn't matter who the man is or the woman. Doesn't matter what you have or what you're doing. You're always going to have temptations. Anyone can become negative or bad any second. Okay? Through the mind, of course. And what's his name? Forgotten for real. How do you know I'm poor? You're going to say because you look poor? How do you know I'm not putting on this act? Or more simply, how do you know I'm just not dressing like this for you to think I'm poor? Okay. Hello, Bradley. The normies of the chat are getting an aneurysm. Hello, Lego. Did I get lice? If I did, I would eat it. Every last one of those suckers. I'd poop them out. Give them a new life. And if I do, simply it was meant to happen. Okay. Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? It's only bad to you. Okay? And God wanted it to happen. Thank you, Lego King. Stop filling the heads of young with nonsense. First of all, not everyone here is youth of what you're saying, but everyone is youth in the soul. Okay? And stop filling heads. I can't fill you with nothing. Yeah. How can I fill you with something physically? Heaven is within. Yeah, we don't judge distraction from power. Cool name. So we feel. All you can do in your head is judge, preconceive, or you can feel. Which one sounds like the one you want to do? They're both never ending, but one actually feels the best. And the other, yeah. all of your thoughts are past data collections. That's all they are. Past data. Even if you learned something right now or yesterday, boom, even if it happened 5 minutes ago, it's past data. So thinking is just using past data. I'm a sinner, Falcon. Amen. Yeah. Well, we're here to be forgiven for our sins and to undo them. Okay. So we may have committed sins. Of course, we all probably have. But it's time to be reborn. All right. So let's become something better. And let's think of ourselves, the best of ourselves. Okay. Thank you, nice braids. Yeah, thank you. I hopefully someone can actually like French braid them. Yeah, that'd be nice. Is this entire area designated as an open prison? Rich got it good, but JE Gamma. I can you prove that? Hey, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, man?
Can have you ever talked to somebody that has rich and got it good? Have you even stayed with them for 24 hours? This is just an assumption in your mind. Rich can put on nice fancy things outside of you, on the video, in the public's eye. They could even be smiling. But how do you know you don't know what they're actually feeling inside? Thank you all for being here. Scan Hunter. Thank you, yes, blessed. I appreciate you. I hold my hand up because I can't pray with two hands. How do you combat head lice? You have somebody pick each and every one out. Um, sorry, I just missed the comment. You look rich to me. Thank you, Sam 11. How's it going? Learning and receiving is allowing what you will. God is the only medicine, crisscross, and He's the only cure. That Rev Bat, yeah, it sounds like you got a real nice imagination going on. Yeah. I don't know how children are trolling. Yeah. You're really putting actions and words into children, which that's kind of a sin. It is a sin to put words in other people's mouths. Yeah. And then yeah. That's okay though. Thank you, Sarah Payne. Hello, Ghost Samurai. Yeah, the love of money requires money to exist. Yeah. There is no natural tendency of God because it's just omnipresence. It's just being. It's living itself. Okay? But it would be love, which love is the concurrence of everything. It's the only stream in English I follow. Yeah, that plane is like, has an advertisement. Thank you, Black Hole. I love you. We know who loves money because they're obsessed over object, because that's what money is, an object. And they simply, because of this obsession, they don't feel their life simply because they're outwardly focusing, and they simply don't feel their life. The root of evil is corrupt parasite that twists their ego. I was gonna read someone's comment, but I missed it. That you may have to sin and blasphemy God. Okay. Health is true happiness. Yeah. You'll never reach God if you don't have health. Yeah. We are living. Just ask a dead person. You gotta be a deplorable human being to make fizz. Yeah. Thank you, Lego. I mean, I think the same for you. I love you too. Thank you, Falcon, for the donation. Yeah. Thank you. I love you, Falcon. I love the black and white photo. Chillish stream on YouTube. Beautiful scenery. Hey, I mean, Canada, A. There's beautiful scenery around all of us. You don't even have to go outside. Okay? Yeah, so check out the beauty all around you. Hello, Robert McKean. Thank you. You could say that, Mira. Guy got that Starlink Wi-Fi. Yeah. I might have to get it to where I'm gonna be going. The Chinaman. Yeah. Yeah, money becomes meaningless if you can't use it. That's very true, Stone. Or a black hole. Sounds like something Stone would say. Yeah, it's yeah. When you don't have health, nothing is worth it. Sunday Wisdom Day, yeah. You're right. He sits outside of time and space. Oh, yeah. Yeah, children are everything. Am I hiding from ice? Hello, Euphoria. God bless your soul. I know you were in here yesterday. The mustache and beer will line up on its own. Okay. Let's see. I'm cooking, making balls. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Money is fake. Okay. Why do I have a phone, channel, and data plan? I'm pretty much sure anybody that lives in society has one of those. Um, homemade, homemade balls. Yeah, it's funny. Hello, the heart of music. The yeah, the reason why people love kids is because they are in touch with the Lord. They are simply not judging. They actually are feeling their life. They don't even really have thoughts. They don't. They're one with the Holy Spirit. Okay. That's why sometimes kids see something because their mind is blank. It is clear. You were once a kid and a baby. And why people always want to go back to this? Because you weren't judging. You were living. And you were feeling your life. You are the same spirit as you were when you were a kid. That's why you're in the same body. So yes, you can go back to this because you are a child at heart. Okay? We are always going to be youthful on the inside. Okay? And if you know how to keep your body good, then you can look good for the rest of your life. You can move around and enjoy it all your life. Okay? The main problem is people are caught up in the materials. Simply that. Okay? Materials. People are caught up in it. Oh yeah, if kids weren't judgmental, I'm talking even about like even babies and like toddlers. Hello, Damien. Yeah. If kids weren't judgmental, there wouldn't be bullying in schools. Yeah, I agree. And that's one of the worst things is to be bullied in school because you're not around your parents. And usually it goes unnoticed. So, yeah. And simply, sometimes there's nothing to do about it because the kid is so young. Jesus Christ is Lord. Let's see. Sad saying with Fizz, the master quack quack. I was actually just about to do that. Yeah. Quack quack. God bless you all. You're all beautiful people. I appreciate all your comments. Okay, all your perspectives. And all your love. And everything you've been through was to pull you and bring you back to this present moment. Okay. Hello, Sierra Rhodes. Yeah. Has anyone done research on the Cabbage Patch? I've heard. Oh, hello, Jay West Bay. Oh yeah, I just did a video about I did a video about swearing, but it's not going to be out till November 25th. It's just a YouTube short. Yeah. In Jay West Bay, I have, but I'm not sure about all of it. Yeah, but God sometimes, believe it or not, people die. So him killing people is, yeah, it's just out of him. Had nothing to do with you. People die all the time. Thank you, Crazy K. Yeah, I'll hold the phone a little further down. Hello, I am Jimmy Pockets. Hello, Nico. I appreciate you all. Yeah, I'm trying to. His administration doesn't allow teachers to do anything about it. All that is allowed is therapy. Okay. I guess you're just talking in general, Natalie Rose. Yeah. God doesn't hate you, Ragnar. That's just you hate your thoughts. Yeah, you just hate the way you're thinking. Yeah. No one can hate you. And even if someone did hate you, that would be coming from them. And just because someone hates you, if you feel love or if you feel positive, then it simply doesn't matter if someone hates you. It really doesn't exist. Okay? You can only hate yourself through your life, through your ideas, because your living life is positive. It feels like love, and happiness. It's impossible to feel your life and to know this and to hate yourself. Yeah. Hate yourself as an idea. It's a perspective, and it doesn't allow you to feel your life. Yeah. You want to make them feel afraid? Yeah, I don't really go on there. I'll try to help you, Andreas. Yeah, we've all been bullied. It's like, it seems like everybody gets bullied to some degree. But again, hey boss, a lot of the times it's in the school. That's where people are getting bullied. Something should be done about this. It's amazing that it even goes on. But also, some people don't care. They don't know. So, why don't they know? Because they're stuck in their mind. They don't have awareness. Hello, Chris Sarnak. His wife hates him. You've been into hell and back, Holy Spirit. You forgot to dig up your sweet potatoes? All right. Words equal swords? Okay. You do swear sometimes? It's alright. Yeah. We have to watch and know the words that are coming out. That's why it takes a slowing down to become aware of this, to become aware of life. You're not going to get there when you're rushing. Life does not rush itself. No animal rushes if you actually pay attention. Okay? And even if you do swear, it depends on your intention. Okay? So that's what really matters. You can't fake the intention. What's worse is having a bad intention or being unaware and then swearing or cursing. I don't know 3i Atlas, but yeah. Oh yeah, that's a great point, Natalie Rose. Parents need to actually parent kids. Yeah, from what I've seen is parents just distract their children. Some don't even play with them, let alone hardly take care of them. And most, I would say half of parents, they're always distracting their kids. Sometimes they're not even with them. Okay? I completely agree with you, Natalie Rose. It's really not the kid or the teenager. It's actually the parents. The parents are the one that allow them to watch stuff and do things. Words are spells, and everything is a symbol. Yeah. Everything is actually a symbol. So, all letters and whatever it is, cash signs, everything is really a symbol. Hello, Tom. I've never played Roblox. God bless you, Kimberly Green. How can you die if you're never the same thing? Hello, John Romero. No, I've never really played Minecraft. Hello, Tom. I appreciate you, Black Hole. Yeah. Trust in the Lord with all your life and lean not on your own understanding. Yeah. All of life around you, it simply wants you to redirect inside of you, because how you feel, the feeling that you are, either created from the mind, that's how everything's going to dictate the way you're thinking and everything outside of you. If you judge, stop judging. Notice it. Okay? Most people aren't aware. If you hate, become aware. Stop it. If you fall out of love, fall out of trust of God, simply come back on. Everything is reminding you. I'm reminding you. Okay? And I want you to choose the best life. Okay? So, when you're angry, you make poor decisions. You don't like anything. Okay? When you feel happy, you go and do happy things. Nothing affects you. Why is one person happy? Why is one person angry? How can one be happy and one be angry? Okay? Simply because the one is creating negativity or hatred in their head. You do it to yourself. Okay? Simply that. Yeah, I do believe in Jesus. That's the police. Trick yourself, I just arrived here. Yeah. I love all you guys. I'm not sure what you're saying, the heart of music. Simply, you're creating your whole reality. It's simple as that. If you want to hate something, that's your choice to hate. Yeah. It's not who you are. No one likes to feel hate. And everybody is trying to get to something. Every war is someone trying to win over your love. Okay? But simply, the people that are having these wars, they don't feel the love in themselves. That's a problem. They're trying to extract it outside. Okay? That's why they want your attention. Okay? They want your energy. And it's sad because parents, they can have babies. But if you don't feel the love inside yourself, then the baby's not going to receive love. Okay? Yeah. When the baby needs it most. Yeah. Some people have bad habits of thought or unskillful habits. Yeah. For God so loved the world, he gave his one and only Son. Amen, Dennis. Go with the flow. Yeah, cursing is frowned upon, but there's definitely different intensities. Yeah. And again, it all depends. You can say poop, but if it's not directed towards anybody and not a bad intention, yeah. The only thing that really matters is your intention. People will always know. So when someone makes fun of you or tries to hurt you, you always know your intention. That's why you can't fake it to yourself. Okay? God knows your intention. You can't, you're all of life, so you can't fake it to life. That's when you start to feel negative and go against yourself. My beard is off the chain. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hello from Australia. Guilty. It's a heavenly vehicle. Okay. Hello, Jeremy. You're forgiven, Euphoria. Yeah, cursing is not good. Yeah, you want to send me some beard oil from Canada? All right. Then I might have to hook you guys up with a address. Jesus is very real, and so is his love and peace. Yeah, of course. I mean, we think, oh, there's all this going on outside. That's just your mind. Okay? But the peace, it's coming from inside of you. You can have peace all outside of you. Most people do. It's all outside of them. But if you're angry, you're not going to feel peace. The real peace is inside of you. Okay? And it feels so wonderful. This is God. You don't have to argue with anyone because you know this peace. You know this truth. The everlasting truth. Yeah. You don't have nothing to prove. Okay? And then with faith and knowing your life / feeling it, you can go forth and do anything. Yeah. Yeah. And love is very real. Again, it's all coming from the inside. As soon as you choose something that's not peace, as soon as you have an argument, you already lost. You already feel anxious. You already feel like you have to prove something. You can't prove. It's really hard to prove the omnipresence. It's really hard to prove the fact you're living life. You can't really prove that you feel peace. Okay. You can't prove that you feel love. You can only feel it. Yeah. And the greatest thing to feel is just simply no resistance. Yeah. The feel of life. That's what we're all trying to feel. Hello, Lily. Hello, Fruity Pebbles. I wanted to overthrow Rome. Hello, lowly deacon doll. God bless you. I'm going to scroll up to the top of the comments because I'm way behind. Eating animals doesn't lower your vibration. Okay. You're more so eating energy. The only thing that behind me sober fishing is God. Yeah. Hi there. It's all me. Yeah, the trees, and you can't prove God that isn't a tooth fairy. Well, he is, because he gave you the belief of that. You created that. That's what makes it real. The only way would be to feel you're living life, and then you can decipher and translate it yourself. Yeah. That is really the only proof, and that's the only proof you need. If you feel love, simply, if you've ever felt this before, then you feel God. Yeah. You feel everything, because everything is the same. Yeah. And it starts really from inside of you. Everyone in the world basically is resisting to love. It's hide and seek, the name of the game. Everybody's resisting. That's why there's tension. That's why there's arguments, complaints. And everybody's trying to get something outside of them. But lo and behold, the only thing to really get is to feel the life inside of you. How you feel on the inside, which is a natural occurrence of love, is simply just bursting out of your body. Only your mind can block this. Okay? Yeah. Simply, there's always love going on. It's literally living. Love is living life everywhere. And if you don't feel it, you simply don't feel it because you're thinking about it and too caught up in the head. Everything outside of you is material. It's Maya. It's meant for you to basically chase it, to realize, oh, this is not you. We can enjoy the materials, but it's when we become obsessed with them. The God is the G, and yeah. I don't care if there's an actual person behind me. Thank you, George Lopez. The best meditation is for peace is meditation, yeah. Medication. Vegetarian diet. Yeah. It feels lighter for some time, but people are just usually eating meat the wrong way. That's what's making them feel heavy. Yeah. Well, tell me what you're struggling with. Orthology. Oxology. Yeah. You can always email me. Watch any one of my videos. Yeah, there's weird words that have been substituting even when I'm emailing somebody. I've definitely noticed that euphoria. We went over this already. A mustouche. Yeah. Why do we listen between those two? Well, yeah, when you die, what happens when you die, it's the same thing that happens to everything, is your body becomes numb. You don't feel the body anymore. So anytime an animal dies, such as a gazelle, a dog, or when a bear eats a fish, the body naturally releases, it just becomes numb. You were never the body. In the grace of God, just basically, you don't feel it. The body can only take certain intensities. That's why if you reach a certain intensity, whether it's freedom of thought, when you reach a certain intensity, you will leave the body. Vice versa, if your intensity gets too low, such as inertia, you eventually you can't take it in the body, can't sustain life anymore. Yeah. I appreciate you, Damon Shuts. Yeah. That's because if you get too, even if you get too excited, it's a rare case because don't really get happy and stay. But you can only take so much excitement, else you would die. Okay? That's why if you excite yourself too much in your head, you're either going to drain yourself completely and it's going to hurt, or simply you're going to die. You can die of laughter. Very rare cases, but it's better to die happy and laughter than it is to die feeling bad. And yeah. Hello, Rasta. Life is but a dream. Yeah, whoever made that, it's probably from the Holy Spirit. They knew, like, that's exactly what it means, because the life outside of you is a dream. Okay? People get obsessions, but it's all an illusion. You can enjoy these things, but eventually it all goes away. Yeah. It's a test of faith, but it makes you suffer. So eventually you want to go to the source, and so you don't have to suffer anymore. There's nothing wrong with these things. Okay. Reminds me of a wild otter. Okay. Then animals are too so harming. And yeah, and I wish they didn't, but it's happening. Yeah. And they basically have to eat. Just as simple as that. That's not in our control. Yomi the vegan zombie. God inside us when we feel love and peace. Yeah. A lot of times to feel God, you're going to you have life lessons, but most people ignore their life lessons, or they simply never overcome their life lessons. Usually when you're a teenager, people get upset because the things happened, and then they take it the rest of their life. That's where they make their life choices. All because of one event. We can overcome anything right now. It's just you're resisting, and you have a perspective that is working against you that you don't like, and you prefer something different, but you're not letting it, which is surrendering the confusion of the world, the hate. Day 2 SR. Thanks for telling me. Hello, GTA. And not make a cent from a thought. Well, you can imagine and manifest reality. That's what happens in heaven. But in this world, you have to take action because of the physicality. And when you have a thought, it's not just in your head. It never was in your head. All thoughts are from God and derived from it. But when you have a thought in your head, it goes out to the whole world. So it is increasing your chances and bringing you those blessings. A mustache. Yeah. And then it makes you feel better just because of the positive thought. Yeah. And then if you put your thoughts into fruition, or if you listen to your intuition and take action, you can make money. You don't even need a thought. What about that one? You don't even need a thought to make money. Because if you're doing the Lord's work, if you trust and have faith, which we went over in the beginning, which equals positivity, then taking action, you're going to get all the money you need, everything you need. The woman, the cars, the clothes. Yeah. If you think you don't deserve something, simply God's not going to let you have it. Simple as that. Also, you don't need to think at all. A mustache. Because if you listen to your intuition, there's no thinking needed. God guides you in life itself. Carol, your ego is showing. Or Carl. Yeah, I already have one. And how do you have to get a job if you have money? And I work all day and I have multiple jobs. Bob Marley be like. Yeah. Someone was mentioning Bob Marley with Tupac too. And I even think Bob Marley, well, you know. You saying your fairy tale is just something, it's your own fairy tale of a fairy tale. Yeah. Everything in your head is your imagine, and it's simply your own fairy tale. So you just expose yourself. Quack, quack. Strawberry Mira. Ribbit. Ribbit. That's fine, Bobby Soaker. Maybe I was trying to look like that. No, you don't. The only free will you really have is to go against life, which that's free will, and to resist love. Because anything that's not love is simply a resistance. But if you want to think you have free will, then that's fine. If everyone had the free will they talked about, then we'd be living the most amazing lives. It's both, but once you listen to your intuition, you lose your free will. You have a free will and to follow your intuition. It's life guidance of life. But if you don't listen to God, then you're going to sin and you're going to feel negative consequences through your free will. So it's basically a delusion in itself. And free will itself is just a thought. Whatever you say after I am, you become. Yeah. That's why when we say I am, then you rest in the silence. That's when you see the real you. And if you have enough observation and concentration after you say I am, and then you can have no thoughts. As I'm demonstrating right now, and then there's no name of objects. You just automatically feel the life as it beams up. I've been doing it the whole time. And then you feel what you need to do. Feel what you need to eat. It's 110% right. Simply because life tells you before it happens. Oh, hello, Jane R. Cardi. Who is all he will be. He is as he is. IQ has nothing for God. IQ is something, a mental construct from society. Everybody has the same IQ. It's everybody's life and the intuition from it. And there's nothing outside of it. Only your thoughts. And no one is really smarter than someone else. It just put in other words in the Bible if you're talking about me. The flow state, God's will, yeah. I am that I am. Yeah. A job is just something in your imagination. Yeah. If you're really in the moment, there is no job. There's no deciphering. And most importantly, if you're listening to your intuition, it's the only thing to listen to. You don't really have a choice. Okay? The only choice is to go against yourself into what you really want to do. The only point of life, the whole point of life, is to do what you want to do. Yeah. And the stuff you don't like doing, is because there's something you need to be doing. You cannot cut beard now. It's becoming a trademark. There's nothing to say no whatever this guy's on. It's just the feel of life. You can feel this too. There's nothing to think about. The end of thinking is when you actually wake up and become this life itself. Thinking versus actually feeling your life. Hold on, I'm going to scroll up to the comments. God is not great. That's just in your idea. Yeah. And God has to be good feeling because it's all encompassing life. And someone said, what you are on. That's just an assumption. You would have to prove it, verify it. Then you would have to feel it, which would be just theoretically impossible because you would only do it through the mind, as you just made that up. And this is why they call sins assumptions. Yes, we do have free will to choose our perspective, for sure, yeah. But to choose the feel of our life, you can do it through the mind, but it's already there. We can only choose to resist it, which, again, is... Oh, yeah, I understand. People are always going to place people beneath you because people are in their mind and they want love. They do it by conquering and dominating, but they're just getting this sassy, this aristocrat, bougie. Yeah. Simply what they're searching for is what's inside of them. Yeah. Yeah. He said there is no come down from the way he feels in his relationship with Jesus. It's impossible to come down. It's only you bringing yourself down through the thoughts. If you're simply just letting everything go, letting everything be, okay, you're not wanting something and trying to control something. You already are it. It's simply the feel of your life. There's nothing greater than this, and there's nothing outside of this, because when you feel life, you feel all of life. Life doesn't have a different feel. It all has the same base feel. It's called living. Yeah. It's abstract to the mind. Okay? Mm. God is greatness. I'm not a hippie, but thanks for calling me that. There's no one better than other people. It's impossible to be better than someone. Yeah. You're just comparing using your mind. If you were just to see it, everyone's full of life. If you actually feel the love inside of you, then everything feels the same. Your mind is just making comparisons. And you can make comparisons all day about whatever. Your mind can be mad at anything from your perspective. Anything. You just pick something to be mad about, but why? You could be mad about anything. Pick something you're not mad about. How about that? You can be happy about anything. Why don't you pick happy? Why don't you pick love? Most people want to pick something negative. I'm fine with that. I don't want you to feel negative. But it's up to you. You can do whatever you want. That is freeing to me. Freeing to its own nature. We're going to read what Natalie said. If I was trying to get you with intelligence, I'd be saying big words. And I'd be bringing up data sheets. Do you want to drown the world in your seed? That's just an idea, and I've had that idea too. But you got to see it's just an idea. And if you don't have sex for a couple of weeks or masturbate and just stay away from all the visions and videos, simply you won't think about sex anymore. It takes about 3 weeks, maybe 4. Anytime someone struggles, they're struggling with the mind. There is a hidden harmony here, a sacredness, which everything has a perfect purpose. It could not be anything other than what it is. Yeah. Everybody's just playing their role. Everyone has wisdom, such as knowledge, but every object, every human being and animal and situation that you get in, regardless of how you're reacting and intervening, is just to show love, to bring you back to the state of love. Yeah, and Eckhart Tolle is one of my favorite. Looking through filth makes things look dirty. Yeah, that's true. We only receive one birthday in your life. Yeah. To the human experience and to the time, but our souls are always living. You're always on. We're just waking up to the living, becoming the feeling. We're becoming into the presence because that's all there is. We're becoming awareness. Told me to let this go. You did what? They think we have people going to the mountains for a vacation. Even drugs are something imaginary in your mind because they're just there. There's really no such thing as a drug. Everything is inside. The city should be a vacation. I'm not sure what. Use the force, truth in movies and lies on TV. I also don't shower. What's that have to do with you? And why do you care, Florin? Thank you, though. Processing a higher IQ can harm you in this world. It does, yeah. That's certainly true, Lego. I agree with you. Yeah, the ego and pain body wants you to feel bad. It, that's where people get into the trap. Because once you are in a viewpoint in your mind and you're thinking of something negative, oh, I can't get out of this. This world is hell. There's no way out. Well, because you're saying there's no way out, for one, and you're creating it. Yeah, it can be very dangerous. Like, yeah. That's why some people only know their one perspective. Let's just say they think life is bad and we're always being watched by security cameras. Well, you may not think of it every day, but since you believe it, it's always going to be on the back of your mind. And it's going to be there every day. You might just not be thinking it. Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
Good. I'm live again.
All right. Well, I'll get you around there.
Yeah, it was nice seeing you.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like your jacket.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
I finally fall down, so.
that's something I would wear. Have you seen my brother lately?
No, I have not. I've been. Some maybe like a month ago or so. I know he's been texting me once in a while. I know he has some like computers he wants to recycle. He's like, hey, we got your stuff.
I like the hair though.
Oh, thanks, man. I recently trimmed, so.
Doesn't look like it.
Benches, nothing major.
I'll talk to you soon. I'm just
Yeah, of course.
gotta
Man.
finish. Nice seeing you though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But same thing is if you get angry, even if, let's just say, you forget about what made you angry, if you hate somebody, you might not see him in days or weeks. But next time you see him, the hate flares up in your head. You always store your emotions until you reach happiness. And that happens through stillness. All suffering is eventually bringing you back to stillness. Ghost is funny. Thanks for being here. Why would family tell me like let it go? Have taken over men, the next generation. I mean, it's just not men. It's women and men. Yeah, I mean, Ghost is definitely funny. So, hello, Florin. We never talk about the ID. The more you know, the more haters you get and the less friends. That is true. That is true, Jay West Bay. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Ashley Mountain. It's been an hour and 45 minutes. I haven't even taken a sip. I don't think I have. The mustache is a crime? Okay. Loosh. Only you can feed into the loosh, though. Just think, if there was no loosh, then there would be nothing to overcome. There would be no lesson to learn. All your problems and life lessons, you're just meant to overcome them. And as soon as you want to actually get over them, woo! Well, then you can. Why are you not letting yourself? I'm sorry you have to live like this. God's making me live like this. Timeouts are definitely needed at times. Yeah. Yeah, most people spoil their kids, and the craziest thing I've seen parents do, they yell at their babies and kids, which they're just causing angry vibrations, as if the kid even knows what they're doing is bad or good, or they're simply just doing it. I'm not living like anything though, Blue Chaos. I'm simply just a life. I'm appearing to talk. Words are appearing as words we've heard before, sentences. And I'm just appearing as this body, Brendan. Hello, Ulf. Yeah, the devil's really doing nothing. We celebrate every year that one event, but it's a crime. I mean, yeah, I've seen some stuff the synchronicity again. I've seen some stuff about that recently, but like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but I'm not gonna roll up to someone's birthday, and especially a kid's birthday, and a bunch of people are in there, and they're all happy. I'm not gonna go up to them and be like, you know what? You can't do this. You can't do this. I would look like, the devil or something. They would hate me if I did that. So, it's not... Same thing with the parent yelling at his kid. Forgive them for what they do not know. Okay. Flat Smith. You can think I'm crazy because I don't think that. I don't think nothing at all. Yeah. Thinking itself is crazy. You're here between customers at work. Yeah, you're here in the live stream, and you're here at customers at work. You're here either way, If you save yourself, you save everyone. Distractions from power. Yeah, that is true. That is true. You're doing your service to God in the world once you reach your peace. Yeah. Amen, my brothers and sisters. I don't think I hit Jeremy. I did see that. Those eyes so dirty. You delusional fast food eater. Yeah, daylight savings time. I found that out because I was looking outside and then I was looking at the clock and I was like, how is the sun coming up sooner? And then I was like, I didn't have an answer. And I was like, you know what? Forget it. I was like, God, it's just happening. What is, yeah. I have not been actually talking the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, clock time. Same sometimes. Hope it gets better. Women take more action to look good. But that's because we're making them look bad, or we're giving them that idea. Yeah. So we're the ones making them feel they don't look good enough. It's actually our faults, and it's their fault too. Yeah, I mean, I read a lot of the comments. It's not like I don't. Hello to Arnon, to Anon. All of your thoughts are just impressions. They're usually past impressions. You may have not been aware. Quick judgments, all thoughts. Because when you step into the living presence, wow, there is no thought. Everything is new. But all thoughts are past impressions. Thank you, Euphoria. I appreciate you. Delusional fast food eater. McDonald's, McGriddles all the way, baby. Well, if you stay in like Europe or some outside country than the USA, our food is way more like polluted, and I would say it's worse. So fast food is not that bad in other countries. But then again, I don't know their fast food. That's all right though. The outside always changes. Strawberry Mira. Yeah. The outside is always changing, but the presence is always the same. God is always the same. And our soul never changes. Yeah. I appreciate you all for being here. We're about to log out soon. Yeah, I just had like 33 people in here. Well, said. Then I had 66 likes and 66 coins. The competition is beyond insane. There is no competition, Lego. Okay, there is no outside of you. Yeah. There's just you. Hey. Hey. Oink, oink. Yeah, the present is more important than any past. Yeah, once you step into the present, as much as turmoil you had and whatever went on in the past, even if it was yesterday, even if it was 5 minutes ago, when you step into the presence of the Lord, it's all there ever was. There is no past. And you're not thinking when you're stepping into the presence. It's a very magical place. Yeah. And it feels the most calming. You have to be completely relaxed to be there. It's completely stress-free. And it's the best feeling in the world. The food you eat can affect your thoughts and bringing you into the present moment, too. I give thanks with every McGriddle. Rock the microphone. It's all social media. Yeah. Some people aren't even on social media, so some people never have to deal with competition because there's people out there that don't use social media. But you won't know them through social media. Okay? Not everybody uses social media. Yeah. In fact, there's probably a decent amount of people that don't. My mom doesn't use social media. My gram doesn't use social media. Pretty much none of my family, most of them don't even use social media. Yeah. And then there's people that just go on there and view stuff, or they hardly ever go on. So you're just seeing that and thinking that because a lot of people are using social media. Maybe there's fake accounts. Maybe it's just AI. Okay? That's how elusive the brain is. I wanted to say elusive. Nobody hates themselves. Yeah. What they hate, you just hate the thought that you create. You don't hate anyone or anything. You simply hate your perspective. If you change your perspective to one you like, one you love, then everything is great. You just hate the way you're viewing it. Yeah, look at that. If you simply choose the best, think the best. You have to actually stop, though. This is where people mess up. So you can slow down, grab a hold of the thought that you hate, view it, and just now you can actually control it and see it from a bigger light. Oh. Or you could simply let the thought go completely. Hating is what's giving power to the thought. Yeah, hate gives its own power. That's true. You can't compare a woman getting surgery with men. I mean, I don't think you're talking to me, Phase G. Money would not change me. Money can't change you. Money can't change anybody. Yeah. There's nothing to change. It's your soul base doesn't change, but I get what you're saying on the personality level. We talked about money earlier, though, too, a little bit. Parents will understand this. Your child is perfect. Yeah, I'm not. I think first of all, God didn't. He made you perfect. Yeah. There's women don't need. There's no one to really impress. Yeah. So, I agree with you, NR Cardi, NR, JNR. Yeah. Sometimes parents have to go through having kids to realize this. Everything in your life is to realize this. To come back to love. Wink, wink. Not me, and I'll prove it. I already believe you, Euphoria only. I know you have a heart of gold. And so does everyone in here. We just have to uncover it for everyone in the world. Yeah. Yeah. The baddest baddies seem to be some cyber girlies. Thank you, Ebony. Yeah. Everyone is perfect. You are already it. And you are, yeah. There's nothing to add on. God made you perfect. It's only when you think you're not. Good. God bless you.
Thank you, too.
Have a nice day. God bless you.
You too.
But I'm one of the younger ones here. Thank you, son. Just being a woman is enough. Well, maybe Phase G, what you need to do, and anyone else in here, you need to go to the places where women chase the men. And then your whole ideology, you'll be happy then, huh? You'll be happy then. Because they do chase you. Yeah. It's going to be, they might not chase you if you're masturbating and playing with yourself every day. Because that space is already occupied. Okay. Yeah, but there's plenty of cultures. You can just search it up online and you can go there for yourself. Where women outnumber men for one. And the woman chooses the man. I like wearing makeup. Yeah, I mean, if makeup is for fun and again, it's just happening. It's not really right or wrong. Yeah. I think everyone's perfect just the way they look. And if there is like someone's mouth is missing, I mean, it can be fixed if that's what they want. May the dog of abundance hump your leg. Yeah, I mean, that's great though. And there's nothing wrong with that, Natalie Rose. Yeah. It's all about what you want. What about you, sis? I'm older than you, Lego. The loser is the winner. Yeah. Yeah, you don't really lose. It's just your thought about losing. I actually came to me yesterday. And losers is the winner. I'm not going to live that long. Yeah, Lego, you're also barricaded in the most whatever you can say superficial or uh, judgmental place probably on earth. So God really put you in here to test you and your faith. Rejoice and dissolve fear. Yeah, we are already complete knee crappers. Nice to see you here. Where did I steal the phone from? Hello, Alex H. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makeup. There's a funny thing about that happened to me with one of my past stories with my first girlfriend, but I'm not gonna get into that right now. Some other time. Found it by the toilet. Yeah, Lego, you're exactly fine at how you look. That's only your idea is making you look ugly, and it's keeping you back. As soon as you free yourself from the idea, then you'll really start living your life and your fulfillment in itself. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, YK 2016. God bless. Hallelujah. Thank you. This is my success of in life. I don't believe in success. Success is just what you are and overcoming your emotions and feeling this treasure chest inside of you. This is the only success. I'm not your grandma. The Christ Ian. My brother's named Ian. Yeah, you're hating the story you're creating about your situation. See you later, MC Sun. That's not old, Ghost Samurai. Mm. Yeah. 6 foot feet isn't enough. Strawberry Mira, you're funny. Why would who would want to be a Chad? Okay, well, some of these I'm way. You guys have been commenting like crazy. Sorry, I'm way behind. Not that type of red pill. Men go their own ways for losers. But that's funny, and you guys crack me up. But that's just your thought about it. Jesus didn't speak the truth. I don't know. He spoke of Greek mystery. Men being sent their own way. It's not always true. It's only true if you want it to be, Lego. God bless you, Frankleberry Fizz. I. Okay, I'm trying to see if there's any like last questions. Please no. Hello, MK. Yeah, the addiction of looking good. Yeah, to impress somebody, but there's no one to impress. Do you know how many women? And don't get me wrong, I'm not against it. I'm just pointing out an example. I know women that actually have a boyfriend, and you can see this on the media. You might know them, but they'll be on TikTok, and they'll be on whatever Facebook, and they'll still be trying to like. You can tell by looking at their eyes, and just all their whole aura. They're trying to like seek more validation for their looks, but they already have even a good boyfriend. So either A, the boyfriend's not living up to their what she wants, or it's she's insecure. I mean, if you have a boyfriend, why are you keep trying to give us sexual seductive photos? I understand it's some people's jobs to do that, but it's not even about that. You can just visually see their eyes, and the eyes never lie, and so does the mood around someone. But yeah, it's like they're already fine as is, and they're trying to look like better and or something. You can't look better, and it's simply just an appearance. And then anything that looks good or bad is simply your judgment. God bless you from Scotland. I'm not coping at all, but you can call it what you want. Like, yeah. In fact, as soon as you give up sex and trying to impress people, it's the same time you reach God. It's the same time you feel love. Woo! Yeah. It's the same time you become free. I'll see you, MK. I'm right next to Ohio, just in case. I never look at the temperature. Yeah. I just come out inside and feel it. No, I mean, makeup can be like a creative thing, especially at certain events. Yeah, like rituals and wearing masks. I'd rather a woman just wear a mask. I think that would be cool too. Yeah. It just depends though, like what's the reasoning and the situation. But there's no one to impress. Anything can be an addiction. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, when things were normal. This is why I'm single. Yeah. Single is like when you feel the most freest. Fear begets anger, begets hatred. That's true. It's true. Thank you, distractions from power. The eye of the beholder. I'm a virgin and I'm never had. It was reconnecting. But being a virgin, Stone, means you never had sex. So I don't know what you mean by never having sex again. Bless you up, pain dry. My myogonists or myogonists. Yeah, it's they've always been around. My spinach and roll it with love from grandma. Yeah. I'm not sure what you're saying, MC7. If God makes you that in the next life, you're just. You look like Mike Tyson. Yeah. Like maybe his uncle. Hello, Danny. Do little aliens come in your ear too? Alone equals actual complete. Yeah, that's when you find yourself. Yeah. Too much noise in the outside world. Quack quack. That's true, MK. And thanks for being here. You can feel the afterlife right now. It's our goal in life to feel this right now. If you wait till you get to the afterlife, then yeah. The aliens in my ear. No. The voice in your head, that is you talking to yourself. Yeah. Denomination. Seriously, I kind of know. I had internet 95. We are an important generation. The whole black pill is just an idea. It's just an opinion. God has focused me on this chart. It's just a joke, not even original. I'm not even sure what you're saying, Stone. The comments are moving like really fast right now. Chat Express. Yeah, you're gonna become a Chad, and you're gonna fall in love with another human being, but then she's gonna let you down, or she's eventually gonna pass away, vice versa, and then you're gonna be sad, and then you're gonna have true suffering, and carry that for the rest of your life till you find God, till you find the real love inside of you. That's what you when you try to love someone else, such as sexual intimacy and overlooks. You're trying to just feel that real love inside of you. There is a difference in how people treat me when I look good, feel good, smell good. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, I mean, I get what Lego is, and people say about it. I don't know if you're just speaking from just a woman's perspective, because guys are hungry dogs. They usually don't get the sex they want. So when they get any chance, they just hop on it. It has nothing to do with if they like the person or their personality. It's simply, oh, okay, I'm so horny, I'm lusting, I don't have this. So women, they just, you know what I mean? Guys throw everything at them. But I don't know if you're just talking just in general from female and males. What about it, Euphoria? Get him in the ring. I'll put $100 on him. Clack, clack. That's true, Jolly. FV. Leaping lizards. All right, well, I'm going to be getting out of here, I guess. You can't successfully define life. It's just in your idea about it. And everyone has their own idea. You can only feel life, and it feels the same for everybody. Yeah, that's great, Natalie Rose. All right, well, God bless you all. Thank you, Lego, Euphoria, Jolly. Your belief is the opposite of mine. All right. I don't really have too many beliefs, and that doesn't make us any different in any way. See you, distractions from power. See you, Strawberry Mira, Natalie Rose, Stone, Alex H, Phase G, MK, Euphoria, J West Bay, and Jeremy. I'm gonna be getting out of here. Yeah, I think I got everybody. I appreciate you all. God bless you. See you off. You are the balls shimmering in the sauce. I think that's just your meatballs. That's funny. Yeah, we're all one Rax. So thank you all. Choose love. Anytime you feel resistance, because there's no fight to win. There's no fight at all.